The president doesn't have public events today. He does have a number of meetings with policy teams, and that's often what he's doing behind the scenes. If he were standing here today, which I know he's always invited, is what you guys will say, but he would say we never give him any free time or any time to think, and that is probably true.
That was White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki claiming that Biden has, quote, no time to think, despite the president spending 27% of his term so far on vacation. And Joe Concha, this data, by the way, comes from a CBS News reporter who is known for keeping track of presidents and their vacation time. What do you think of Psaki's response?
Yeah. I think it's ludicrous. I don't use that word very often. I don't like hyperbole, but for her to say that the president doesn't have a lot of free time in his hands, let me read you his schedule yesterday, and this won't take long, believe me. This is his public schedule, 10:10 a.m. Eastern time. The president and vice president received the president's daily brief. That's it. There's two other items on here, but they're just press briefings by the COVID-19 response team. The president didn't take part of that, or the press briefing by Press Secretary Jen Psaki. The president didn't take part in that. He doesn't do press conferences in general. He hasn't done one in more than 9 weeks. And if it was kind of a slow time right now, then maybe you get it. But with inflation, with crime, with education, with the border, with Americans still left behind in Afghanistan, and obviously COVID and all the testing lines, I would think that the president would open himself up to answer some questions besides from one hand-picked person here and there every couple of months. But that's not the case. So to say that he is so overwhelmed and so busy to not take questions from the press, or because he's in meetings, all these meetings that we're hearing about, the American people just don't buy it. And that's why he's polling so poorly, not just because the economy is performing so well and COVID's going through the roof, as is crime, but also for the fact that he just doesn't seem to be working all that much. And look, the numbers are the numbers. When you're on vacation more than a quarter of the time in the most important position in the world, that reflects poorly on you. I don't care whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, Sharon.